Welcome to Tenor Tech, where I solve the problems you didn't even know you had.
You already have a layer with Wiggle. Start now by selecting it and pressing P to reveal position. Alt-click the stopwatch to see the Wiggle expression text. Once visible, make sure the expression is isolated in its own line so you can edit safely, and add a variable at the top like t equals time or control equals this comp. Layer, null, to reference control channels. This sets you up to control when Wiggle runs without changing the original source expression. Next, add a slider control on a dedicated null object and name it Wiggle On. Set values 0 for off and 1 for on. Back in the expression, read that slider, e.g., on equals this comp, layer null, effect Wiggle On slider, then wrap the Wiggle call, if on 0. 5. Wiggle freak amp else value. This makes the layer obey the control. You can key the slider to stop Wiggle at any frame without breaking animation continuity. Finish by keyframing the Wiggle On slider from 1 to 0 at the exact frame you want motion to stop. Once done, ease those keys or keep them stepped depending on whether you want a sudden freeze or a smooth settle. Make sure any nested precomps don't reapply Wiggle elsewhere. If you still see tiny jitter after stopping, check for other expressions, convert to keyframes at the stop moment, or precompose the layer to isolate motion. This often resolves lingering noise.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to keep your life in tune.